Okay, hey everybody. I cut the live short because it didn't seem like a lot of people was coming in, and I hadn't plugged up the generator so I can cut the air conditioner on. It was getting kind of warm in there, so I'm gonna wait and pull the generator out and plug up the air conditioner so it can feel comfortable in there in my little tiny house. But I just thought I'd sit here and chit chat a little bit and talk to you guys and let you know that everything's going okay with Miss Ruby. Y'all know my little breathing cap thing right here. Because if I get like this, that means something is bothering my allergies. And I didn't stay long. I figured some people are en route coming from work, or you know how it is in different countries. There are different times. So I know some people are probably just getting off from work or just going in or coming out of the field. I know, been there, done that. My mom and dad both grew up on the farm, so I know, and some people are coming from work, wherever you are, from the shop. You know, you got to get a border, or you got to get a little car, Uber, you got to get home. And it's like 5 and 6 o'clock over there in the west part of the world, Nigeria and London, and I know India is probably a little later, and Japan and China is probably a little later. But I'll give you guys time to get home, get settled, and maybe about 3 o'clock here. It'll be about 8 o'clock in Nigeria and London. And some of the people from Ukraine or United Kingdom, they come in anyway. And India, they come in. And I'm waiting to hear from South African boys. And I did hear from Kay Reeves, and I'm waiting to hear from Bethany, and I know Ruby Gems will be in, and I'm waiting to hear from Eric, and I haven't heard anything from Kingsley, and I know they all got shops now. Some of them got shops. They're selling fruits and vegetables and fresh water, and go ahead. Everybody got to hustle. I do mine over in the night, and for now, when I go to work at night, I'm going to be doing lives. It probably won't be but 30 minutes, because when I first get there, everybody's asleep. And then about 11:30, I have certain ones I got to give them a pill. So I have to kind of wake them up. I have to check their blood sugar and make sure, because they're diabetics, make sure they're okay over in the night. Because your blood sugar can go up or it can go down in the wee hours of the night. So you I got to kind of keep my eyes open for that. And I'm used to it. I've been doing this kind of work for a long time. So I'm used to taking care of people that have emotional or mental or physical ailments. I'm used to it. I went to school for it. And I'm not bragging, but I did pretty good in school. And I knew that's where my gift was. But I took care of a lot of children. I taught Sunday school, and all of my grandchildren know the Bible. They know God. They know Jesus. They know Moses. They know Noah. They know King David. They know Samson and Goliath. They know, because Grandma taught them, Miss Ruby. They know. You ask any of my godchildren about the Bible, they're going to tell you. My Grandma Ruby taught me. Sure did. And my children. My son passed on, but he lives in my heart. I have his remains here. And yeah, he died this month, September the 24th or something like that. The 30th. It's on his obituary the day he died. I think he died on a Thursday. No, it was a Saturday night. And it was about 11 o'clock that night. I sat straight up in the bed because I felt something come out of me, like a spirit or something. And then I found out about 3 o'clock that morning that my son died in a car crash at 11 o'clock that night. That's when I sat up and looked straight up, because I came right up out of my sleep. I knew something was wrong. It is something wrong with this. I'm going to have to go back to the doctor, because it's something about this right here. See, I was in a car wreck, and it just fractured this bone structure right here. And then it seemed like this side of my face is always bigger than that. And I thought maybe it would heal, but I don't know. I'm beginning to notice that. But this comes from a car crash. You know, my face hit the steering wheel and it just split my face open. It split my whole top lip and bottom lip. It split it wide open. And it split my face right here and it broke my nose. And this eye socket was knocked out of place and they popped it back in place. It was a bad car wreck. I think somebody ran into us. It was me, my daughter-in-law, and the kids were in the back. And somebody just smashed right into us. And we went. And back then, you know, everybody wasn't hardly wearing seatbelts. So we got it. I mean, we got it good. So I don't think I was driving. I can't remember. It's been a while. I mean, this been right here, it's been over 20 years. And maybe because I'm getting up in age, it's being noticeable. But these right here, this come from when my son passed away. I cried every day and every night for 5 years straight. All during the day. I just couldn't stop. I eventually started getting therapy because I thought I was going to lose my mind. I thought I was going to go crazy. You know, I'm like, how do you deal with this kind of grief? Your child, your firstborn son, your only son. That was hard. But I got through it. And what I did was back in 2017 when he died, I started watching YouTube. It just popped up on my screen on my TV. My neighbor said, Ruby, watch YouTube. It'll get your mind off things. Go on live stream. I never knew nothing about YouTube. I didn't know anything about live stream, videos, none of that stuff. I started seeing people camping. I started seeing the village life. And the most African videos I saw was from Kenya. Everybody was from Kenya. I went in their live streams. They welcomed me. And I had a little problem with one person, a Maasai, but I got past that. He got past that. It was all a big misunderstanding. And we're going to let bygones be bygones. I forgive him. I hope he forgives me. But I don't want to die holding a grudge in my heart. I want to get past that. And plus, I'm older than this person. So I want to be amongst people of my own agenda, you know. I'm up in age, you know, and I want to kind of communicate and socialize with people that are my age. And I've met quite a few right here in America. Their name is Ruby and Kathy and Benjamin and what's her name? Elizabeth, Raymond, Saul, Isaac. All these people are up in age. We're in our 50s, okay? We're doing great. We're travelers. Some of us are full-time. Some of us are part-time solo travelers. So, and we go camping. They go meet up. I'm joining a group. I'm going to be meeting up with a group next year. We're going to all do a meetup. We all got our own RVs. So we're going to do a meetup next year. I'm finally going to be able to get out of this house. And I don't have to go to another country to do that. I can do that right here in America. So we're going to do a meetup next year. We're going to meet up in Georgia. We're going to meet up in Oregon. We're going to meet up in Arizona. We got to meet up next year also in, it's not New York. I think it's Maine or Vermont. It's a campground. And we're doing a meetup up there. We're going to do it in the middle of the summer because when it snows up there, it snows. And we got one more place to go. And I think it's going up towards Yellowstone Park. It might be Arizona or Colorado. But we're heading that way the first of the year, 2026. I think it's going to be around I'm going to say between April and June. Somewhere in there. They're going to email me and let me know. I've joined the group. I'm paying my membership fees. I'm in the house. So But anyway, I'll come back in a couple of hours, you all, and do another live. I just did one at 12, but I think it wasn't a good time because about 15 people came in, and then about 2 stayed. So I told them, thank you for coming, and I'll be back around 3. So that way it'll give some of my friends from other countries time to get in, because I think everybody's kind of border getting home, Uber, the bus, the train. I know. I've been to Jamaica, so I know how it is to wait and get a car to go from one place to another. I know. And I've seen the videos about the border, get in a car, get in a bus to go where you got to go every day to get to work. So, and I used to be one of those ones that would get an Uber or a bus or a taxi. But I went to work. No matter what, I went to work. Especially when my husband died. I had to go to work because I was all alone. And that's the most horrible feeling in the world, to be married to somebody over 30, 40 years, and then all of a sudden they're gone. 8 years later, your son died. That's a big pill to swallow. And I have managed. I have prayed. One time, a young man from Kenya, Yabahanzi, his mother got on video and prayed. And that was last year. And I had a bout with breast cancer. I put my hand on the phone while that mother was praying. And she said, whoever it is out there that's going through something, you're going to be healed in Jesus' name. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all don't have to believe me. I went to the doctor the next week. They had to do test after test after test. They could not find no cancer. Now, don't tell me there's not a God, because there is a God. There is a God. Now, the previous week before she prayed, I did go to have surgery because they said they found something where they feel like they need to remove it. It was a lump. So I had the lump removed. And when they ran it through the test, they found out it was cancer. But they had removed it because they wasn't sure by doing the biopsy. It just still wasn't enough. And I didn't want them to keep cutting on me. I said, no. Just test that. But they tested. It came back positive. But when they went through another test, I didn't do another surgery. They did a biopsy, and it was negative. And they did another one. It was negative. And another one. It was negative. The blood work. It was negative. I said, give it up now. It's done. It's over. It's negative. I've been prayed over. I'm fine. I'm healed. And I got better. It went away. And it was just God's grace and mercy that did that. So I just wanted to share a little short video. It's been 13 minutes. But anyway, I'll be back in a couple of hours. I just wanted to share an experience and just do something to kind of pass the time, because I am off the weekend and I'm just doing videos, bringing up those watch hours, because I had 1,000. Some of them got deleted because of copyright. So I'm back at 640, 650. So these are watch hours. So I'm going to get it back up to 1,000 by December. And my videos is down to like 500. And I had over 1,000 videos. But anyway, we ain't going to worry about that. We're going to go back. I can do it. I can do this. So it's not 3,000 watch hours that I got. I got to get to 3,000. Because I got almost 1,000, so I got to get that 3,000 more. That's what they was telling me. They explained it, and I got a better understanding. But I love you guys. And thank you all, you little sweethearts that came in last night on my live. I love y'all. Guess what? I'm going to do it every night. Okay? Ciao. I love y'all. Y'all take care. And I hope everybody's doing well out there. Remember, this is a beautiful world. And we got a beautiful life ahead of us. Let's live it. Let's explore. Let's go on adventures. Let's do this. Ciao.